So I saw this blonde hair on the pillow, and I pick it up. It was microscopic, however you say the word. I picked it up and went like this. Mind you, he was just walking in the room. I was there alone, and then I just seen it in my peripheral vision. I said, and I remember, because I keep it pee. I do. Unfortunately, I do. When my emotions aren't involved. Because I knew what it was. You know, it was just a hookup thing. And I had already had a conversation with him at another time. And I said, are you seeing anybody else? If you are, that's fine, you know. But men, when they're real sick in the head and they want to feel like they're worth something, they will pretend like you want a relationship with them. Even though I'm here doing everything other than what people do in relationships, right? I'm not expecting nothing from you like you would in a relationship. I'm not doing anything but coming here and laying down. Amen? Or maybe not amen. I don't know. It's definitely the opposite of whatever amen is. But that's what we're doing. And nothing more. And so the fact that your men will have such an inflated ego and perception of themselves that they're just so fucking important. But this is what patriarchy has done. Let's talk about it. Let's wake it up. There's a lot of, but you know what? There's two sides to every story. So there are some women who do really, 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 truly, effortlessly derive their self-worth from consummating with somebody. And then there's other people in the world who don't tie themselves to those things because you already know what it is, right? Like, when you know, you know. Not everybody. Tough news for the hoes in the world. Tough news for the women that haven't gotten there. You'll get there. There's gonna be a man. There's always a man at the end of this realization. You're gonna realize one day that this isn't worth as much as you think to them. So it shouldn't mean that much to you either. And there's gonna be a time where you gotta keep it overly pee. And that's what I did in this situation, okay? I had prompted him about the woman with the blonde hair already. Because I had found her on Visco, and I had saw like that they were in a relationship, and I had asked him verbatim, he said out of his mouth, or he typed out, we're not together anymore, I'm single. So, I mean, obviously I'm going there under this impression with this liar, manipulator, who's actively putting my health at risk. That's what it really comes down to. Like, men are so fucking stupid, like they don't even see it like that. Like, bitch, I don't care if you're fucking other bitches, but at least let me know. Like, you don't even have enough respect for me because you're so worried about your big inflated ego and getting your strokes that you're not even thinking about my health. You're not even thinking about, is anybody worried about their health? Like, y'all don't even be worried about it. And if it is a real world, there's like stuff out there that you can't get rid of. I never had anything, thank God, amen. On everything I ever loved, like I never was touched by any diseases. God just had his hand on me. And I mean that because this is somebody who, I think he also had allegations that he was burning in high school. A lot of niggas are itching and burning. That's a like really big thing. You know what's so sinister about it? It's that like the men are like itching and burning, but they don't get the symptoms that women do. Like usually when you get that from somebody, it's because the female in the equation had more stronger symptoms because vaginas are more sensitive. So they'll reach out to their previous partner and hopefully they're not engaged with other partners, but if they know what it is, they probably are, and then it's like awkward, right? Super awkward for everybody involved because it's like, and that's a life lesson on lust. That right there is the worst way to learn about lust. Burning, itching. Very symbolic, by the way. So I didn't have that situation, but I had pulled up the hair and he was walking into the room. He was just stuck in the doorway and I just said like this. And he's looking at me with a blank stare. He's like, and I'm like, take me home. And I put the hair down and he said, oh, you want to go home? I said, take me home. Take me home. He took me home. Complete silence. Never spoke to him again. I didn't ever speak to him again. Well, until dun dun dun, I did end up speaking to him again eventually. He had sent me paragraphs and he was like, oh, after being friends for so long, I don't understand how you could do this. Why would you write me off? And I'm like, you couldn't even wash the sheets, my friend. I was gonna use another word. My friend, my good old pal. You couldn't even wash the sheets before I came over. You couldn't even give me that. You putting me in a bed, disgusting. Just dirty. Just dirty. You know, like that's just dirty. You can, if you're practicing safe sex, that's one thing. You know, if he wrapped, I don't even care. That's the thing. It doesn't matter if he did wrap it up with her and that's why I was safe from those diseases. What it really comes down to is like, y'all were hot, bothered, and sweaty there, right? Like y'all did the do. I know about the do because we did the do. I know how we do. How do you do? I was looking at this trailer for like, I'm gonna be a nerd for a little bit. I was looking at the trailer for Dead Island, and after saying that whole dude thing, I was thinking about like, the song. It was like voodoo, bitch. Totally off topic, but that I just had that memory. Anyways, so I'm thinking like the least you could do, the least. Like, there's many things that could have been done. I'm talking about the least you could have done was wrap up the sheets and throw them in the washer. Replace them. You didn't even have to wash them because I'm so gracious. I will say that you don't even have to wash them. Just pick them up and put them in the bin and get another one. Right. I digress. But honestly, that situation was so obnoxious and draining. Oh, you know what? But it gets worse. Because I actually, while I was with him, it was really poor this was this was before I found the hair, right? So not only was that dirty, nasty stuff going on, but also, and thank God I never got any like BV or diseases or infections. I never got anything, thank God. Literally thank God, like God had his hand on me. I'm not kidding, because he was dirty and nasty in all of the ways possible. I'm gonna tell you about it right now. So he had actually, we were right, and it was like this and I was like this and then he was back there, right? So during that I had like turned around and girl, tell me why I see a little phone out.